Watch this. Review per. Claude reads every file, flags 3 bugs, and drafts inline comments. Deploy staging. It runs the test suite, builds the Docker image, and pushes to staging. Generate migration. It reads my schema diff and writes a type-safe database migration. All of this? Custom skills I built in Markdown files, and by the end of this video, your setup is going to look exactly like this. There are over 26,000 skills available for Claude Code right now. Official ones from Anthropic, verified ones from companies like Snyk and Google, and a massive open source ecosystem that's growing every single day. But most developers, they open Claude Code, type a prompt, and hope for the best. That's like buying a Swiss Army knife and only using the toothpick. Today, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to show you exactly how to find the best skills, to install them safely, set up auto-invocation so Claude loads them automatically, and then we're going to build a custom skill from scratch, together, in real time. Let's go. So what is a Claude Code skill? It's a folder with a single Markdown file called SKILL.md. That's it. No SDKs, no APIs, no build tools. Just a Markdown file with 2 parts, a YAML front matter block that tells Claude when to use the skill, and Markdown instructions that tell Claude what to do. Think of it like this. If Claude Code is the brain, skills are muscle memory. You're not changing what Claude can do. You're teaching it workflows it should repeat. A skill can be as simple as a commit message formatter or as complex as a full deployment pipeline with scripts, templates, and reference docs. And here's the key. Skills live in a .claude/skills folder in your project, which means they're version controlled. They travel with your repo. Your entire team gets them automatically. All right, now you know what skills are. Where do you actually find good ones? 3 tiers. Tier 1, the official skills directory at claude.com/connectors. These are professionally built skills from companies like Notion, Figma, Atlassian, Google, and Snyk. They're verified, maintained, and designed to work with their MCP connectors. If you use any of these tools, install their skills first. Tier 2, curated GitHub repos. The biggest one is awesome-claude-skills. Think of it as the awesome list for skills. Over 500 hand-picked, categorized skills covering everything from TDD workflows to PDF manipulation to security auditing. There's also Antigravity's collection with over 1,200 skills that install with a single npx command. And Tier 3, the Wild West. Community skills on GitHub, dev.to posts, Medium articles, Substacks. Some of these are gems, some are garbage, and some are dangerous. Which brings me to something critical. You must audit skills before installing them, especially from Tier 3. Read the skill.md, check the scripts folder. Look for anything that runs shell commands, downloads files, or accesses environment variables. A malicious skill has the same permissions as Claude Code itself. Treat unknown skills like unknown npm packages. Trust but verify. Let me show you the actual installation. For official and GitHub skills, it's dead simple. Clone or download the skill folder into your project's .claude/skills directory. That's it. Claude discovers it automatically on next launch. Let me demo this live. I'm going to install 3 skills right now. First, Anthropic's official front-end design skill. This one has over 277,000 installs. It gives Claude a complete design system philosophy before it writes a single line of CSS. I'm copying the folder into .claude/skills. Done. Second, Snyk security audit skill. This one scans your code for OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities and suggests fixes. Copying it in. Done. Third, let me grab one from Antigravity. I'll run npx Antigravity awesome skills and pick the superpowers collection. That's 20 battle-tested workflow skills in one package. Installing done. Now watch, I open Claude Code and type /. Look at that. All my new skills appear as / commands. /front-end design, /security audit, /brainstorm. They're live. They're ready. Now, here's where most tutorials stop. But we're just getting to the good part. There's a feature in Claude Code Skills that almost nobody talks about, auto-invocation. By default, you invoke a skill by typing its / command. But Claude can also load skills automatically when it detects they're relevant to your conversation. The secret is in the description field of your front matter. Watch this. I have a skill called Test Writer with this description. Generates unit tests for TypeScript functions. Use when the user asks to write tests, add test coverage, or mentions TDD. Now, I don't type /test writer. I just say, hey, Claude, can you add test coverage to this auth module? And boom, Claude loads the test writer skill on its own. It read the description, matched the intent, and activated the skill without me lifting a finger. This is the difference between a tool and an agent. You stop telling Claude which tool to use. Claude figures it out. But there's a flip side. Some skills have side effects, deployments, messages, destructive operations. For those, you add disable model invocation, true to the front matter. That means only you can trigger it with the / command. Claude will never auto-fire it. This is your safety net. All right, you know what skills are, where to find them, how to install them, and how auto-invocation works. Now let me show you the 10 skills I think every developer should have installed. And I'm going to demo each one live so you can see exactly what they do. Number 1, front-end design by Anthropic. This gives Claude an entire design philosophy. Instead of generic bootstrap-looking output, you get bold typography, intentional animations, and distinctive color palettes. Number 2, Snike Security Audit. Run it on any project and it flags vulnerabilities with severity levels and suggested fixes. OWASP Top 10 coverage built in. Number 3, Superpowers by Obra. This is actually a collection of 20 skills: TDD workflow, debugging, architecture brainstorming, PR review, and more. It's the Swiss Army knife of skill packs. Number 4, Google Workspace integration. Read Gmail, update sheets, create calendar events, all from Claude Code through MCP. Number 5, Remotion best practices. If you make programmatic videos with React, and if you watch this channel, you should, this skill gives Claude deep knowledge of animations, timing, audio, and captions. Number 6, a commit message formatter. Sounds simple, but it enforces conventional commits across your team automatically. Number 7, documentation generator. Point it at a module and it produces JSDoc, README sections, and API references. Number 8, database migration writer. Reads your schema diff and generates type-safe migrations. Number 9, Test Coverage Analyzer. Shows you exactly where your gaps are and generates the missing tests. And number 10, a custom skill that you build, which we're doing right now. Let's build a custom skill from scratch, right here, right now. I want a skill that reviews my code for performance issues, things like unnecessary re-renders in React, N+1 queries, unoptimized loops, missing indexes. First, I create the folder, .Claude Skills, perf review. Inside it, I create SKILL.md. Front matter first, name, perf review. Description. And remember, this is Claude's trigger for auto-invocation. Reviews code for performance bottlenecks, including React re-renders, database N+1 queries, unoptimized loops, and missing indexes. Use when the user asks about performance, optimization, or speed. Now the instructions. I write them like I'm briefing a senior engineer. Step 1, identify the framework and language. Step 2, scan for common performance anti-patterns. Step 3, for each issue, explain the problem, show the offending code, and provide the optimized version. Step 4, rank issues by estimated impact, high, medium, low. Step 5, summarize with a priority action list. That's it. Save. Let's test it. I type, hey Claude, this API endpoint is really slow. Can you take a look? And watch. Claude auto-loads perf review, scans the file, and comes back with 3 performance issues ranked by impact. We just built a custom skill in under 3 minutes. And here's the power move. I commit this to my repo. Now every developer on my team has this skill automatically. Before we wrap, 3 pro tips that'll save you headaches. Tip 1, organize by domain, not by source. Don't have folders called GitHub Skills and My Skills. Group them by what they do: code quality, deployment, documentation, testing. Claude doesn't care where they came from. Tip 2, use the script subfolder. If your skill needs to run shell commands, linters, or API calls, put them in a scripts folder inside the skill. Keep skill.md focused on instructions, not bash one-liners. Tip 3, version your skills descriptions. When auto-invocation isn't triggering correctly, the problem is almost always the description. Iterate on it like you'd iterate on a prompt. Add trigger phrases. Be specific about when Claude should activate it. Your description is your prompt engineering. That's your complete Claude Code Skills setup. From finding and installing the best community skills to building your own in under 3 minutes. Every link, The skills directory, the GitHub repos, the Anthropic docs is in the description below. Now here's what I want to know. What custom skill are you going to build first? Drop it in the comments. And if you want to see me build an entire AI-powered development workflow using nothing but custom skills, hit subscribe. That video is coming next. I'll see you there.